Last year, I bought a pair of earrings that were really cool. They had like an abstract face on them. The only problem is that they were brown and they completely blended in with my hair and you couldn't see them at all. So I took some pins and I decorated them with paint pins or Posca pins. And recently I did the exact same thing. I saw these really adorable face earrings, loved them, had to have them in my life. Put them on, and wouldn't you know it, you couldn't see the faces at all. So I busted out my paint pens one more time and just started coloring on these earrings. Now, these earrings are plastic or maybe acrylic. And if you decide to do this, which I encourage you to do it, it's like super easy. As you see, I'm just sitting here coloring. Literally, that is all. No plan at all, of course, because that's how your girl rolls. But anyway, if you do plan to do this, sometimes these acrylic earrings have a little sheet of plastic on top, and you will definitely want to pull that off. Speaking from experience, after having colored a complete pair of earrings and then realizing that my work was for nothing because the piece of plastic was on there and I had to peel it right off and start all over again. But the good news is that this is a super simple, easy, relaxing craft. And I just kind of colored it in and then let it dry. You'll definitely want to let the little paint dry on top of the surface. And I also like working on top of a piece of scrap paper. In fact, this is some painted paper I made for some backgrounds for paintings. And of course, those little dots and dashes are totally going to add to my painting. So I'm kind of excited about that. But anyway, I don't even know why I'm creating a tutorial, y'all. It's really that easy. And what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to look at all of your earrings and think, yeah, those are kind of plain. Those are kind of boring. Those blend in with my hair. And the next thing you know, you're going to be customizing all of your earrings like yours truly. Now, when I was finished and I let all of the paint dry, I did go back because for me, I'm a maximalist. More is more is more. So I went back and I added even more patterns, dots, and dashes and designs onto these faces, just kind of going with it. When I was finished, I did wear them out and about a couple of times, but what I noticed is that some of the paint can kind of scratch off. In fact, I have a cat who likes to steal my earrings. I know this sounds really weird. And I noticed this cat who's stealing my earrings is with their teeth kind of scratching off some of the paint, which probably isn't great for their digestive system, but that's what you get if you're going to do that to my earrings, cat. Anyway, so I looked back at the earrings I had made last year, and because I have no memory, apparently I had put Mod Podge over them. So after I was done painting all of these, putting patterns and designs on them and letting them dry completely, and I let them dry probably a full day just because, totally not necessary, mostly because I'm lazy, but one part of it is that I didn't want to put the sealer on there and cause the paint to smear. So I let it dry thoroughly, and then I went back over it with some Mod Podge and some glitter. Why the glitter? Is that really a question you're going to ask me? Because why not the glitter? So I ended up using kind of like a fine-ish glitter, but big enough where you could kind of see the sparkle. Here it is. And I mixed it in with my Mod Podge. So the Mod Podge I'm using was just the clear varnish kind. I know what you're thinking, Cassie, there's different kinds of Mod Podge. OMG. Mod Podge has just decided to come out with this entire gigantor line of Mod Podge varieties. So I'm just getting whatever one was kind of shiny. I think this was actually one to put on top of puzzles. I don't know. It's just whatever I happen to have. And that's the glitter I had too. I didn't love that you could see my paintbrush strokes, but you know what? Once it dried, I don't think you can really tell. Okay, maybe a little bit you can tell, but not too much. I just love the glitter though. I think it added a whole new dimension. It just made me feel extra fancy. And so I love wearing these earrings. You do got to let that Mod Podge dry. Now that one you probably do want to dry a little bit longer because you don't want to get your hair stuck in it or have sticky earrings in your ears. And I will say I get a lot of compliments on these earrings. I'm not going to lie. And I can say, I kind of made them. I mean, I didn't really make the earrings, but I customize them, shall we say. So anyway, if this is a craft that you're sitting here thinking, I can do this, then I will encourage you to just do it. What's the worst that can happen? You have to wipe off the paint and start over again. I mean, that's the thing with all creative outlets. Just do it again, right? Just try it again. So anyway, get you some earrings, get you some paint pens, maybe a little glitter and Mod Podge, and have at it and have a good one. Bye, guys.